So you started recording.
Hey,
Might not even need a countdown.
I watched a track meet the other day with Justin Gatlin, and I think it was like one of those qualifying rounds, right? Justin Gatlin, he's fast. He's still fast, but he's old.
I was about to say Justin Gatlin.
I ain't gonna call him old. Yeah,
he's old in track. In track, he's 39 years old, out there with gray hair all over his face and his head, trying to run with them young boys.
He's probably still using steroids.
He came in dead last.
Dead last. Yeah.
He came in behind Metcalf.
Metcalf would have probably ran the same amount of time as him.
Yo, I wonder after that race, he like, I think it's time for me to hang it up now. I just got last place.
Yeah, that and then that dog on Kerry, what's that name? Kerry Richardson? Kerry
girl, she was the girl with the blonde, the girl with the colorful hair.
Yeah.
Looking like a Duval chick.
Duval. She from Dallas, Texas, so she fit in the description. But that girl, she had the Gail Devers nails, the long blue hair. That girl was.
I've seen her run. She has a slow start. If she can get a good start, she'll blow them out.
Cause she blow them out with her bad start.
Yeah.
When the Olympics start?
July.
Oh.
Joe, speaking of Olympics, there's a new Olympic game coming out.
Oh yeah.
Xbox, yeah.
Oh, okay. I gotta check that out.
For Xbox One or Xbox?
Both of them. You know how they compatible. But it's gonna be like that. We sports. We Olympics.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Working.
I don't think I probably won't get an Xbox X for another year and a half, 2 years.
Why not?
Yeah. Cause we can't get them on roll the dice. That's why.
Yeah.
No.
Wait. I didn't know y'all still wanted it. My bad.
What they do, man? It's your boy Joe, man. We back again, episode 23. With the fellas, man, you look like a podcast. Y'all know what it is. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. They did it. Make a bell go by my finger when I say hit the
right
bell.
there when they say hit the bell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit the bell. You know what I mean? Comment. You know what I mean? So we can keep the ball moving. Episode 23. Detail, what's up, bro?
Hey, I'm early over here. I don't know what y'all drinking on, and you look like a podcast cups, but I'm drinking on some coffee.
Yeah, early in the morning right now. I'm drinking on juice. This is juice. This is what you say? Put it by your chest. This is juice.
Yeah.
Yes. What's going on, man?
Oh, nothing. Just chilling, man. On this good holiday off. Drinking on a little pre-grill IPA.
Oh, okay. You
look like an IPA.
Grill lot.
You definitely look like an IPA.
Like an IBEW.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know what that
In the comments, what y'all think that is.
I have no clue what that is.
Dana, what's up, bro?
Not much. What's going on, man? Enjoying my day off, even though I'm supposed to be working.
Hey, always working.
Hey, I'm on the clock.
Hey, when Dana said anytime was good with him, I had to read that like 3 or 4 times. Hey, man, but y'all know what it is. Long live Norm. Big Norm. R.I.P. Norm. We love you, bro. And as always, we like to get us a guest on here. So we do have a fellow on here with us to chop it up. My homie, Mr. Smash Jackson. Shot by Smash. What's happening, bro?
What's happening, fellas? What's up? You look like a podcast gang. Y'all boys all right?
Yeah, we good.
We good, man. We good.
Yes, sir.
Hey, first off, I just want to say, man, appreciate y'all having me on this thing, bro. I be checking y'all out. I see y'all got a little controversy going on with the last podcast about that Kwame thing, man. Kwame being growler. So, I mean, I definitely want to touch on that with y'all boys if y'all got a little controversy with that boy there. You know what I'm saying? So
We still gonna touch on that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. We'll
Okay.
touch that. But you know, like we like to do, we like to bring people on that we know, people in our circle that they got things going on within their life that we can kind of connect the dots with. You know, get somebody to watch the podcast that need the service that you provide. You know what I mean? And we connect them dots, and it's mission accomplished on our side. So we appreciate your time coming.
Nah, definitely.
His internet acting
Uh-oh.
up. So with that being said, Smash, yeah, so go ahead and
This live,
introduce yourself.
baby. What's happening, y'all boys? So for anybody who don't know me, man, my name is Smash Jackson. That's I used to do music recently in the last couple of years, but I kind of stopped from that, you know. A lot of people ask me why I stopped doing the music, and it's just simple as because I ain't like being away from my daughters. And the record company I was with at the time, I basically let them know they couldn't provide travel and transportation for them to be with me everywhere I went. You know, then we're gonna have to slow it down. And that's pretty much where that come from with the Smash. So I moved on to other things and other passions in life, and right now we're one of my biggest passions with photography. You know, trying to make everybody look good, you know, with their things and keep a little hustle going on, bro. I mean, one thing about me, I'm gonna keep a hustle, especially in this pandemic. You know, a lot of hustles were born, and I love it.
Yeah.
You look like a podcast or something else that's a benefit of the pandemic. So, you know how we is, man. When stuff slow down, we're gonna find a way to speed it back up, bro. So that's where I'm at with it. You can holler at me about that, about anything, about writing movies. But I want to chop it up with y'all boys on some stuff. Just I'm trying to get on You Look Like a Podcast level, man. So y'all want to chop it up, man. It's enough about me, boy. I'm proud of you guys and for this thing here and popping off. And I see the progress. I see the numbers, you know. So, I mean, big shout out to y'all boys.
Hey, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. So how did we come to know you? How did you come to be a guest on the show? What was how did it transpire?
Well, me and your boy JoJo, you know, we kind of go back, you know what I mean, go back some about 10 years now. Our girls, his wife, my fiance, you know, that type of thing, you know, but it kind of picked up with the Gold Yard Kennel things, you know. Him being a real dude like he is, he seen me, I had something going on, and like, okay, instead of calling someone else to, hey, come flick it up with my pups, you know, he hit me up. And so the last basically year, we don't really you know, and you hit the road with somebody, man, it's just you and that person for, you know, hours at a time, you know, then things are gonna tighten up, you know, you're gonna talk about everything. So even though I know him a long time, you know, recently, you know, the last 2 years, you know what I'm saying, they basically became like family with me. So that's how I come along with that. And I mean, even when he was talking about You Look Like a Podcast, you know, so y'all, I don't even think y'all had did show one yet, and y'all were talking about it. So I done seen the birth of You Look Like a Podcast and everything, man. And that's kind of how I'm connected with that. And but like I said, I told bro, I'm like, man, listen, you know, I know a couple of hot people around the city, man. And so if you need somebody on there, you know, I can make a few calls there, you know, they ain't got no problem. And bro said, nah, bro, what about you?
He be trying to moonwalk out the interview, man. I know, but I know so-and-so over here, you know, he doing, yeah, I heard of him too, but I don't know him, bro. I know you. Get to that.
That's how I go, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You so you said you hooked up with Joe to when he would go yard kennels, and you say you do stuff to like make people look good or whatnot. What exactly is that, and how did you get into it? What made you decide?
When I say make people look good, man, I'm really talking about my photography. You know, I'm trying to get into videography, but it's really the photography, you know, flicking it up, taking pictures, everything like that, man. I got to make sure, you know, your wig right, you know what I'm saying? Make sure, you know, your teeth doing what they supposed to do and stuff like that. Keep you on point, you did.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, that's kind of like one of the things I do, bro. Like I said, I'm all around hustler, bro. So, I mean, I'm in a lot of weird things. You know, I collect. You know, I'm into sports. So, that revolve around gambling. So I mean, I'm on Fox, you know what I'm saying? I'm on FanDuel, you know what I'm saying? I just keep a little income coming in, how I can come in.
Got to.
Yeah, you gotta have that. You gotta have that hustle. You gotta have that hustle.
So that's where it's at, man. I kind of learned that from Kevin Gates actually. When I was doing my music, and I actually got a song with Kevin Gates, got the video and everything. And just us being in the same places kind of consistently for like a couple of months at a time, and having chopping it up with bro. And bro kind of made that, you know, even though he was doing the music, bro had investments over here. He had investments over here. Bro was building up houses and selling them and everything like that. And I'm like, bro, you the hottest thing in the streets right now. You know what I'm saying? And his focus was more so over there on those. And so that kind of put that with me too, even when I was doing my music, that, okay, now I got to have, you know, multiple incomes, and they ain't always got to be something that you think it should be. You know, you got to, I try to step outside my lane and create my own lane with something. So that's where the photography come from. You know, I already had a name out here, and I always was more fascinated with that. I had a camera guy, the guy who kind of inspired me, his name Dre Jenkins. He from Jacksonville too, man. He do his thing in the city, bro. So if you got weddings, and he pretty much on his wedding thing right now. Hit up D2R weddings, Dre Jenkins. But he was my film guy, man, and he would travel with me from state to state, city to city. And I just found myself after the shows, after we get back to the hotel, I was always in his room watching him edit me or edit someone else. And I liked it. A lot of people would leave because that's boring. I never found that boring. I kind of, you know, was into that.
Yeah.
And that behind the scenes part is what I can fulfill. You know, I might end up making movies, baby. You know what I'm saying? We might have to do you look like a podcast movie, and I'll direct that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I just like to create. At the end of the day, I'm just a creator, man.
That's dope. And a lot of people want to be in front of the cameras. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to be the rapper. They want the spotlight. So for you to start out, and like you said, me and you, we chop it up. So I kind of know the story. But what made you want to go from, you know, being the spotlight to kind of being behind the camera?
Well, it wasn't like you said, bro. Like for me, I wasn't ever one of those who want to be in front of the spotlight. Like I'm blessed. God blessed me with the gift of writing. I can write. I know me and words are very, very close. So I can express myself. I can express yourself if you need me to express your feelings. So I had the gift to write. But growing up how I grew up, you know what I'm saying, pretty much raising myself, it was like, okay, the jobs that paid a lot of money were doctors, lawyers, you know, politicians, all the stuff that I can't be, I went finna be. So, you know, I don't got kicked out of high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some of it my own fault, but I was in a position where I want a lot of money, and none of these McDonald's, none of this stuff ain't gonna pay me what I'm trying to make. And looking at stuff like No Limit Records, especially when the Hot Boys came out, I was kind of more up in age doing what they doing. So when they was rapping and talking about what they talking about, they really made me like, nah, they like us. That's like, we can do this. Like, they let me know that, no, you can come from here. It ain't always got to be this. So that I kind of started my own company then. It was called Monster Music. And I got in front of the camera because I didn't have money to pay somebody to come rap. And if somebody don't see your dream, you know, when you see your dream, they're not going to want to just come go to the studio, rap and go. So I kind of got in front of the screen, in front of the camera, kind of by force, because I was just trying to make a little money. That's just a hustle to me. You know what I'm saying? Being on stage and stuff is part of what you have to do, but that wasn't never something I got off on. The fame and people knowing me ain't put to pay my bills. And a lot of people get on there and that's enough. It's like, oh, everybody know me, and that was zero to me. It was, man, you know, I get on stage and get home, I still got rent due tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I might have light bill coming up, and I don't give a fuck about these people who just on stage screaming my name. And so that part to me ain't fulfilled me. That's just something I had to do because I didn't have the money to pay somebody else to get up there and do it for me. So my plan was to get established and then step back the whole time. You know, that's even before I even knew that I wanted to even be behind the camera taking pictures and recording and stuff. I just ain't never really cared to be on front. If I can make money and nobody know who I am, that's the best thing to me.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you got low key, that low key signal, the low key appearance. You know, because people crazy out here.
No, they definitely is, bro. I think about that even when I post my daughters. I just recently started posting my daughters more on social sites because when in Jacksonville, it might not be nowhere else, but in Jacksonville, I'm like a public figure. Like people know me, and it'd be scary when you realize that because you don't know who knows you. Then you don't know. I don't know this until I know it. And one incident I can give you guys when I was scared. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm at a gas station like 2:30 in the morning, and I was just on the aisle looking for some whatever. And, I'm looking at two guys up in periphery. They kind of rushing up on me and, kind of aggressively, so I thought I was about to go down right there, so I looked up. Man, to add on it, you smash Jackson, yeah, smash that. So at that point, I don't know where it's going to go. And it just went to, my dog know all your music, he a big fan, such.
Yeah.
So, but right at that point, I'm like, man, I can't be walking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know who. So that made me really timid about posting my girls, especially at the height of me doing my music and everything. I just started posting them a little bit more because it's like you say, it's some creeps and there's some clowns out there, man. I can get a couple of stories, especially from these ladies, bro. I know a couple of dancers, man, and kids, they say they inbox me full of people talking about, oh, my girl go to your school and with your son, and that's kind of creepy, bro. So
yeah.
That's wild. That's social media thing. Like you say, man, you never know who know you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially in Jacksonville, everybody knows everybody.
Everybody knows everybody, bro.
The biggest, smallest city in the world.
This man said the biggest, smallest city in the world.
For real, bro.
Definitely. I can go for that.
Yo, you love it though, man.
Hey, listen. I'm Duval to the day I die, bro. Like I don't travel, dog. I done been into the meat packing district up there in New York. I done been in Glendale, Arizona. I done been to the gaslight district. I done did my thing, bro. And my favorite place, honestly, is LA. Like I love the atmosphere. New York was super cool, but none of them places I would visit because of the traffic, dog. I'm born. I can hop in my car and hit the road and go. You cannot do that there. Like you walk outside, it's just traffic. Man, listen, dog, and man, that 301, that 305 in LA, bro, that thing, man. So in New York, they don't even drive cars, dog. They just everybody come out and test. So I'm used to having my little freedom, man. So we might be a little country down here, but I like trees, I like grass. I like that.
Hey, I'm with you.
You don't see none of that in New York, bro. I ain't seen nothing but buildings. You heard me?
Hey, before we forget, man, shout out to your IG, your Facebook.
Facebook, man. It's just to look up Smash Jackson. My IG, man, that's Shot by Smash. SHOTBY SMASH. Shot by Smash. Hit up your boy for you got these graduations going on right now. Hit me up for anything, man. I like to capture moments. That's what I call it, bro. I have no pictures of me as a child. I have no idea what I look like, and I wish I did. Don't be me. Don't be me with your kids. Flick it up, hit your boy up. You heard me?
I'm with him on that. I'm with you on that.
Capture every moment you can, man. Capture these moments. You heard me?
Well, hold on. Hey, before y'all hit him up, I just want to say October, I got to get the exact date, but October he booked. We already... Yeah, take that week.
Go yard. Yeah. Go yard. You heard me? We down south. Hey, down south. We on your ass, baby.
Yeah, Miami. Yeah, we're in Miami in October.
October?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, in Miami.
Oh, yeah. Look, Big Bullet Showdown. You did.
Yeah. So speaking of that, this past weekend we just had a show, or Saturday, we just had a show in Daytona. And we went down there and the show was cool. The show was okay. It was it wasn't what the other two shows was. You know, we'll
It
say
wasn't
that.
nothing like the other two shows.
But it was cool. We met some dope people down there, chopped it up with some people inside the show. But you know, we had the idea because the convention center was literally on the strip. The beach was on the next street. So this was on the strip right here. Like it was like a water park across the street. The Hilton Hotel was across the street the other way. So, you know, we say, hey, let's take Brad out on the strip.
They hit the strip.
Yo, the first 5 minutes that we was on the corner, we didn't even turn left or right. We just walked to the corner. Bro, it was like pandemonium. Like, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that, man. There was so many people. They were stopping in the middle of the street. The cars were stopping. You had people, you know, you had black people, young people, white people, old people, girls, boys, anything. They were stopping to see Brad. Like Brad shut it down. And my dog, you know what I say, man. You got to let the shooter shoot.
Let the shooter shoot.
The dog had the camera in this hand, the video camera in this hand. You know what I mean? He was out there capturing it also.
I'm trying to capture moments. I'm trying to capture moments.
Yeah. It was dope, man. You know, we gonna actually do like a little YouTube video for Gold Yard. You know, but he putting it together now for me. So, you know, we gonna have that video.
No, you see, I say Brad Pitt. Just imagine the real actor Brad Pitt walking out of the building and just in the corner, and how women would react to him. So for Brad Pitt, the dog, it was the exact same thing. He's a movie star, bro, and we got the footage to prove it, man. It was crazy, bro. So I can just imagine how it's gonna be down south when we get down there with Big Boy.
Yeah, Miami, man. Like
I had to do an on location podcast in Miami.
Yeah, man. Yeah, look.
Oh,
I had to do that.
Hey, y'all know Miami. You know Miami is close to home. Broward. We got family down there. Air mattresses. You know we good. You know we good when it comes to where you gotta stay. Miami ain't nothing but we jump on I-95 South. We'll be there in a minute. So.
Y'all.
We bring the whole family.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, we not talking Honolulu detail over there. You know,
hop on 95.
Me, $1,000 later, then I can hop on 95.
$1,000, hey, $1,000 in a few hours, you know, then you can jump on that.
Then you can jump on that. Nah, it's gonna be lit down there though, bro.
Yeah, man, we'll have a good time. So outside of photography, but what else you got going on?
I mean, outside of that, man, like, I mean, I can name a few things, but I mean, if you want to ask me what my favorite thing I got going on is, man, I'm a father, dog. You know my two girls, man, and that's pretty much what everything revolves around, dog. That's pretty much my motivation for everything. So I mean, I can name this and name that, but man, you know, I like to just take this time out right now for all us fathers, bro. I don't think we get enough love, dog. You know, I don't see no commercials yet for Father's Day. I don't see no shit out for Father's Day in the stove. But when Mother's Day, bro, it's 2 months in advance. They running that. So I mean, right now in my segment, bro, I just take time out to give a shout out to some fathers, bro. To the ones who doing their thing, homie. I had a sister. My sister was killed, homie, and I actually adopted her kids, and so I feel a whole different way when it comes to deadbeats and stuff like that, man, because, you know, I'm kind of like a single mother with, you know, like, damn, boy, where the dad is at? You know, well, come on, man. So I want to just take, when you say what's my biggest thing, that's pretty much the biggest thing I got going on, bro, being a dad and collecting my collectibles, man. I'm trying to, you know, I can't play the realty game right now, so I invest my investments in, you know, little collectibles. So if y'all want to get up on that, Jojo, I'll be telling you about these trading cards, bro. And it's getting crazy, bro. You see Target just stopped selling them, dog. I used to have to be at Target at 7 o'clock every Friday just to get in line to get you one box, bro. So if y'all boys in the investment trying to get you something, man, get into the trading cards, bro, get into the Funko Pops. You know what I'm saying? I can give you some game on that type of stuff right there, man. Like some real, you know, like, these things be worth some money, bro. I brought a card from Fanatics the next day after the draft, the Trevor Lawrence. I ain't even got it yet. It was pre-ordered. I don't even know when it comes. And it was just $10. and I went back on there the next day just to check them out, and they jumped to $100 overnight for that same card that I just bought for $10 the day before. So I was like, I should have got Trey Lance, I should have got Justin Fields, I should have
got them all.
So, you know, they had all on for $10 a piece, man. So I'm just, that's pretty much like what excites me every day, man. I get up, looking up Funko Pops, looking up cars, man. I take my gold water. I don't know if y'all boys ever heard of gold water, man, or your pineal gland, anything like that, but I stimulate my pineal gland daily, and I suggest you boys do the same. Anybody up on that pineal gland, man, and anything like that?
Nah.
I ain't heard of that.
Hey, go ahead and expand on it. There you go. Give somebody some game on it.
Okay, on what your pineal gland, man. I have to start by you take it back to the Vietnam War, bro, when they first let blacks, you know, they needed our help, you know what I'm saying, to get with them Asians and everything. So they let us in the war. And so when the bodies were coming back, they will do autopsies, and they found that in the back of your head, right up under your on the top of your neck, there's a pineal gland, and there's stems that come from it that connect to the nerves. And white people, it's smaller, and there's only a couple of stems that come from it. But they were figuring out, doing autopsies on black people, that it's bigger. The pineal gland is bigger, and there's more stems come from it. And, you know, that has to do with intelligence and strength. And so that's what they were figuring out. And plus the melanin, like people think melanin is just, you know, the color of your skin or, you know, pigments. No, melanin is actually an element. You know what I'm saying? We feel like it comes from space. You know, something like vibranium might actually, you know, like, it actually comes from space. And so melanin is in everything, whether it's plants, flowers, trees, dirt, air, you know, us. So, and the more melanin you have is, you know, basically the more your intelligence be. So your pineal gland over time, it gets calcified. And so now I'm through this guy, I'm gonna go get it real quick.
Yeah. But
y'all see them collectibles in the background.
Yeah. Say what Funkos those are.
It's this guy I follow on Instagram. His name is 19 Keys. And it's this gold water. And I take me a drop, and it's actually water, and it's got bits of gold in it. And what the goal is, they take it back to the pharaohs. You know, we were the first people. So they take it back to the pharaohs and figure out that they digested gold a lot, you know, whether they ate it or whether, and it acts as a conductor and electrifies your body, which in turn electrifies your pineal gland, which makes you smarter. That's why I was able to build pyramids back then. Ain't with no aliens and none of that stuff, bro. You just dealing with some smart black people, man. And but things that we do daily, smoking, cigarettes, drinking alcohol, caffeine, the wrong diets, all that calcifies your pineal gland. So I ain't trying to take up too much of y'all time on that, man, but electrify your pineal gland, man. If you can't get with this gold water, it actually makes me feel like, if you want to know what it does, that like, it's like drinking a Red Bull. I get up, take me a couple of drops in the morning before I eat, man, and, you know, my mind's stronger, you know, I'm more focused and everything like that, and it's a natural element. So you mentioned a person like me, I don't drink sodas. Sodas are horrible for you, man, for your body, and I'm a bit water and juice drinker, so when you ask me what I be on and things, you know, I can tell you about jobs, but jobs ain't really, you know, they ain't what my life revolves around. That's secondary. I'm all about mental health and this, being a family guy and stuff like this, man. So I can tell y'all kind of weird facts and stuff like this, bro. So again, gold water, look up 19 Keys on Instagram, and let's get into this, man. And you know, to the viewers, you know, if you ain't heard about the pineal gland, check out the pineal gland, man, and definitely check out the 1619 project. You heard me? Definitely check out the 1619 project.
Yes, sir. Ooh. Yes, sir. Look, and you know, my boy K, he dropped jewels just there. You know, we usually have we usually kind of segue into giving you that section, but bro just went ahead and hit y'all with a little, you know what I mean?
Man, deep diving.
Yeah. I got, man,
this wins in every day with me, man. You know, I'm self-educated, bro. You know, so I didn't take my situation growing up in these streets, man, like, oh, this what it is, dog. I looked at it like this ain't what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And let me do the opposite, whatever got them here and got me here. So I never stopped. I learned more after school than I did in school. Put it like that. So man, that we gotta self-educate out here, man, because they're gonna teach you what they want to teach you, bro. So yeah, that's a big fact right there. It's a big up on that. Please self-educate, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And like we say, man, we definitely appreciate your time. Appreciate you coming on here. Go ahead and give them the IG and the Facebook one more time.
The Facebook is Smash Jackson. The IG is Shot by Smash. And the squad is Go Yard Kennels. You heard me?
Yes, sir. Go Yard Gang. Yo. Hey, but look, man, so Smash, you gonna stick around with us? You gonna
man, y'all want me to stick around, man? We cool, bro. So I'm good if y'all good. You heard me?
Yeah,
definitely.
Okay. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I might take me some gold water right now. You know what I'm saying? Drop no sermon or something like that.
He about to release that third eye.
Hey, you heard me?
So look, man. Last episode, you know, we started, the playoffs was kicking off, so we kind of gave our predictions on the playoffs. And a week later, it's safe to say we all wrong. Like
our predictions didn't age well at all.
I think mine.
We had in the finals.
I think mine made a little. Joe had Miami in the finals.
I had Miami in the finals.
I had the Nets.
You have to pick with your head, not your heart, Joe.
I had Miami and Phoenix in the finals.
I had the Nets and Phoenix.
Yo, okay. So I guess we can start there. So the Heat got swept. So I think we all picked the Heat in that series. They need a superstar, bro. They need a superstar because they got a lot of the same players.
I think they were homer picks, man. Y'all was on some homer picks, man. Y'all really went looking at it.
You saw what they did last year, man. They got the same team from last year.
You know what I'm saying?
One of their key
but the
players.
teams that they got to go through last year went in there last year.
One of the
they beat the Bucks last year.
They beat the Nets. Not these Nets.
One of their key players from last year is not there.
Who?
Like y'all might not think about it, but Crowder was a big part of them making it to the playoffs.
And he doing his thing in Phoenix right now.
Huh?
And he doing his thing in Phoenix right now.
Yep. Crowder was a big part that they got what they ran last year.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a bad pick, man. Them boys got mollywopped.
And then the fact that Oladipo got hurt for the rest of the season.
That dude just need to retire.
Yeah.
That whole draft class, his whole draft class need to go sit down somewhere.
You just need to go ahead and keep going on. What's that show with a masked singer?
Oh, the masked. Hey, Sway is saying you
stick to the masked singer because you obviously your ligaments ain't prepared for the NBA life anymore.
I thought he was gonna give us more.
He didn't give us nothing. Nobody gave anything.
Like y'all saw the text. I knew when he said it happened. When it happened, I'm like, that's a bad trade.
Man,
they didn't need a two-guard.
We didn't really give up nothing though. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, just
give up
racist, buddy.
But did you hear about the Heat offered
James Harden?
He had a chance to get James Harden.
Yeah, they didn't want to give up Tyler Hero.
Yeah,
Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson is the same person. Like you don't need two of them on your team.
Nope. But yeah,
I would have made that on there, boy.
Yeah, if Miami would have had James Harden and Jimmy Buckets together, I think.
Yeah.
And I think it would have been a good combination. Nope.
I would have had to push that button quick.
Somebody tell Dana he on mute still.
What he had to say wasn't important anyway.
Nah, I said nah. I don't think Jimmy Butler and James Harden a good match.
Yeah, they kind of play like the same position.
I don't think they're a good match as far as how they act personally.
Right. That's their personalities.
Their personalities ain't gonna match.
Right.
James work hard when he want to play for a team. Like when he wants to be there, you know what I mean? I don't think Jimmy have a problem with him. I don't think James slack off in practice and you know what I'm saying, that type of player. And
Jimmy
then on the court,
James slack off.
I bet he been not smack Jimmy hand away like he did CP3 that.
Oh nah.
It's gonna be some problems.
I don't think it's gonna be that type of situation in that Heat locker room.
I mean,
when you come into that door.
Everybody be doing that to CP3 because CP3 little. CP3 about 6 feet tall.
Oh, so they bullying CP3.
Hey, then
so
CP3 kind of remind me of Dante on the basketball court.
Yeah, he moves like Tay, kind of slow motion. Slow motion,
thinking he's bigger than he is.
But see, CP he controls the whole game, the whole flow of the game when he's in the game.
It ain't no question CP3 or flow general. Like he the last flow general. That's what I call him, the last flow general.
Yep.
Yeah, he old school. He's the only true point guard.
He the last flow general, bro.
Like everybody else hybrid guards at this point. Positionless players.
Yep.
I don't know how y'all boys feel about these boys, but man, my favorite watching basketball, obviously I came up on Jordan. So when Jordan was about to retire, I was kind of like, my interest in basketball was about to wane, but then Kobe came on and he kept me for the next 20 years. And so it was waning again because I ain't really listen, don't get me wrong, because I don't know who we got and where y'all stand. Don't get me wrong, I respect Bron game, but he not Jordan and he just don't do it for me. And so I hated that he came to the Lakers. I hated that. But the people that got me watching the game now is my favorite family, which is the ball boys. So Melo and Lonzo, they're my favorite two players in the league. Melo finna take the league over. How y'all feel about that, man, and that whole family?
Hey,
Melo a baller. Melo is a baller.
Melo a baller, bro.
Yeah,
hands down. Melo is one of the best rookie point guards, like actual point guards that I've seen come in the league in a long time.
Okay.
Like he's not like Trae Young, he's a shooter. All these other point guards are coming in, but they're just point guards on paper. When they get on the court, they want to shoot and score and all that stuff.
They're scorers. They're scorers and not point guards.
But that doggone Melo could get you points. But he's gonna get you points with flashy passes and involving his team and like getting the triple double because he's tall and lanky. He has super court vision.
Court vision, bro.
I wish him and Gordon Hayward ain't get hurt. I wanted to see what they would have did, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as coming into the playoffs, where they would have been ranked. Because they was like the 4th seed at one point.
Yep.
But they were balling.
They definitely needed Gordon for the playoffs, man. Like Gordon, like them boys some kids, man. Like they weren't ready for. That's why it changed scene in the play-in game. They came in and they weren't ready for that intensity level to just go up like that. They ain't know what hit them. They ain't know what hit them, man.
Hey, but you talking about Melo? My boy is that doggone Ja Morant.
Oh, I love Ja.
Yeah, Ja be put on the show.
What's that series? That series,
I think it's 2-2.
It's 2-2. That doggone Ja Morant. Like, cause I was stationed in Sumter, South Carolina. That's where he's from. Like in high school, that doggone Ja Morant showing out in high school. Like his daddy in the barbershop talking about, man, hey, my boy finna blow up. My boy finna be bad. And sure enough, as soon as Ja Morant hit his sophomore year in college, his daddy stopped cutting hair.
I let you know everything he did. You know that.
But no, that boy.
I would take. I think Ja would have won Rookie of the Year, even if Zion ain't get hurt. And going forward, I would take Ja. He has a bigger impact on winning to me than Zion is good, but he get his numbers and he get his stats, but he's produced no winning yet. And he's limited as far as his game because when it's winning time, if you ain't got a jumper, man, you can't just drive to the hole and they're gonna block that off, man. So even going forward, I think Ja is definitely. I would take him over Zion, and I don't care about all that dunking and stuff, man. That boy results in winning. He a good point guard too, but he more of a scorer. I would say he more of a scorer. He'll pass too, but he one of them. He'll score too though, but he's athletic, dog.
And he a monster.
Yeah.
Monster.
Yeah. So who? Okay. So we gonna do it like this, because I guess our last playoff predictions was just wiped out. So we talking about Memphis and Utah. Who we got? Who we got winning that one?
Memphis.
Y'all got Memphis for the upset.
I can't call it. It depends on if Mitchell. Mitchell stay healthy.
Yeah, he been looking good. He just came back. He looking real good out there.
I want to go with Memphis too, because John is putting up numbers like I'm ready to play in the championship. I'm ready to play in the finals.
Yeah. Like I think conditioning gonna hit Mitchell. He don't miss a lot of time. You can come back that first game and kick ass all you want, but that conditioning gonna kick in over some point. And I respect Donovan, but I don't see, they call him a superstar. Like I don't really look at Donovan like that. He's a good player, but I think Ja done surpassed him already. I would have to take Ja over him any day. And I think it's all about talent and superstars in the playoffs. And I think he's gonna shine a little brighter. It's somebody come help Ja. Valanciunas gotta be there every game or something like that. And the boy Brooks and stuff. But I would take Memphis. I like Ja though. I like his attitude. He got that mama mentality.
Yeah, we got Memphis with the upset of the number 1 seed, just like that in the West.
Just like that, man. You had everybody was hurt in the West, man. If everybody was healthy, they definitely wouldn't have been number 1 in the West, bro. We all know this.
Don't nobody like Utah except Utah Jazz fans.
Don't nobody give Utah respect.
That series is actually 2-1 Utah right now.
Oh, 2-1. They play today, right?
Yeah.
They play today? Okay.
Yeah.
Where they playing at? Utah.
In Utah. Well,
they're
playing in Memphis.
In the ground house. They in the ground house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Utah on this one just because they're the number 1 seed. Number 1 seeds rarely lose. So I'll just go with them.
Go with Utah.
Yeah, and Utah got a full team. Like you were saying, y'all need somebody that they got to step. Like every game, he needs somebody to play outside of themselves for them to win. Whereas Utah, if Donovan Mitchell, if he play, he gonna give you what he gonna give you. Conley gonna give you what he gonna give you. Gobert, he gonna block 6 shots.
Block and rebound.
Board. You know what I'm saying? They got them shooters out there. They gonna be consistent. So that might be a little too much for Ja. You know what I mean? But
it's definitely too much for him by himself.
No. So all right, so we go to the 2 seed in the West. Phoenix and the Lakers. So
AD it's picking Phoenix.
Now what's that series?
It's 2-2.
It's 2-2.
2-2.
Yes, 2-2.
So we got AD hurt. Is Chris Paul is he coming back from being hurt? So is he getting better?
It looks like his shooting shoulder is getting better.
Okay. So the Lakers might be in trouble.
Last night.
The Lakers might be in trouble.
Yeah.
LeBron had to score 40, 50 points a game.
Yeah, we're gonna see what LeBron about without AD, man. He got to go back, but LeBron lost a step. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. I know some of y'all don't hear some Bron fans. So what y'all think about y'all boy? He gonna have to give you what Jason Tatum did the other night against the Nets.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a LeBron fan, but he's getting older. He
definitely getting older. And he look it though. He look a little slower, man. He used to come down like a train, and you getting out the way. Now I don't see that, and that ain't got nothing. They ain't even knock on the game. They're just far time catching on up. It happened.
You can tell he's not. He's usually around this time. He's lean and cut.
Right.
He looks. He do that weight on him.
You gotta get down to the post. It's time for him to move down to the post.
Think about it. It's 2 different Brons, and this next game coming up, I think will really be you'll be able to tell, because when AD was playing, when AD was healthy, Bron was out there catching them off the backboard, head to the rim. He was still getting up. He out there laughing at Crowder, you know what I'm saying, shimmying off him with the little, the mic reverse, because he know that he got AD on the court. He know that AD is that dude. He can feed AD. But without AD, I want to see if he's going to be able to shoulder the load. Like, is he going to be able to really give you a 35, 12, and 12 game?
So I think Kuzma going to have to show up.
Yeah, definitely.
consistently
Kuzma
during
might hit
that
shots.
time in order for them to win. That's the only
might
way.
hit
Kuzma too
shots.
busy. Kuzma too
Man.
busy out there taking vacation and pictures
Yeah.
with Winnie Harlow.
Yeah, he occupied elsewhere.
Yeah, that dude.
Well, he gonna have a lot of time to be occupied if he don't put
LeBron,
it
I
together.
know right now LeBron probably like, bro, I should have traded Kuzma and kept Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
Oh no, they didn't want Kuzma. That was the problem.
Ain't
That's what they
nobody
tried to do. Everybody was like, no, you got to put BI in there. We don't want Kuz. You keep Kuz.
Yeah. So I don't think the Lakers gonna make it out the first round if AD don't play.
No,
I think Phoenix gonna take
I
care
agree.
of them.
I agree with that. I think so because I mean you if you look around the league at the players, I call them players that Kobe done touched or blessed and put his hands on and you seen Tatum the other night before he died, he was
that boy
training
Tatum.
players. And when he if Kobe take his time with you, that means he sees something. He like Jordan, he can even fuck with you. So Booker's another one of those who he been quiet. He had a good first game, but he been quiet. So with that youth, with Ayton jumping around down there, then y'all had Crowder on the Heat. Crowder slid over there and he filling in that role for the Suns. So without AD, it's really, really hard. Schroeder is supposed to be the second best player right now. And I don't know if he's
doing nothing.
He doing
Like he
that.
was on the team. Dang.
Yeah.
and he turned down the contract like he want big money. And so I think without AD, man, I really see the Suns with their youth and with Chris Paul at the head, man, controlling everything. Like
I want to see Chris Paul make it out of the first round.
And don't forget that center. Don't forget that young center they got Ayton.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
He dogging the Lakers. He dogging.
Yeah.
That boy dogging him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought they supposed to have on your boy what the center of the Lakers just got.
Drummond.
What I mean, he was beasting into Detroit and in Cleveland.
He don't guard nobody. He don't guard nobody. That's wrong.
Every night, but now he getting to LA and
you gotta play defense.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
They looking old over there, man. Speaking of your boy Tatum, so Tatum just put up big numbers. That series with the Nets 2-1, right? 2-1 Nets.
3-1. 3-1.
Oh, 3-1. Oh, that's right. The Nets just beat them last night. Yeah, so it's pretty much a wrap for them.
Yeah, without Jaylen Brown, the Celtics don't stand a chance.
Yeah. I'm surprised they won one. You can give them credit for winning one because without Jaylen, I just thought it was sweet.
And I'm kind of glad because Marcus Smart is my least favorite player in the NBA right now.
You love Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart is a big
Marcus Smart
Beverly.
jersey.
He's a Beverly. He's like Beverly.
Yeah.
Hey, but you would love to have him on your team, though. You want
he would get on my nerves on my team. I don't care. Just play ball. I don't need all the extra antics and all that stuff. I don't need that.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll take somebody who's out there grinding and playing ball over somebody who's acting and trying to get into other people's head. Get in people's head because of your game, not because of the things that you're doing. Yeah.
Like, don't be a tough guy. Just guard your man.
What you're doing is pissing these boys off and making them play hard. Not
Exactly. Just like Patrick Beverly.
I already got to deal with KD. I don't want to deal with a mad KD.
Yeah, like Patrick Beverly when Patrick Beverly was always bothering LeBron. Guess what that did? Where did that get Patrick Beverly? Get home, sent home quick. Same with Marcus Smart. All your antics ain't doing nothing but making KD Harden and Kyrie Irving mad. And you don't want to do
it. Can we talk about the fan throwing the ball and Kyrie stepping on the
logo?
On the logo, right?
Hey, like now fans shouldn't be throwing bottles, but I think that was a reaction to him stepping on the logo like that. He went out his way, bro. You been stepping on the logo the whole game, running up and down the court. Game over. You went out your way and just smudged your foot on it. Like, hey,
look, Boston.
Yeah.
Boston are notorious for having the worst fans in every sport.
Yeah.
I thought it was Philly.
No, it's Boston. Because Philly hates equal.
Right.
Boston hates black people.
Yeah,
they get
Philly hates their own team.
Yes.
That's the difference with Philly.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's the Red Sox. I don't care if it's the hockey team, if it's the golfer, if it's whoever. If you go to the crowd, if you at the event, like it's that Boston market, they known for being racist, just like the Utah market. Like if you ask players and stuff, them two markets, that's where you're gonna hear the most racist stuff at going on.
Yeah,
but I would say this is about the stepping on the logo. The last time, like the fan threw the bottle. But for me, watching football, if you go step on the logo, you ain't got to worry about the fans because one of the players from another team will go handle that by stepping on their logo.
Yeah.
It still ran out the locker room there one time. they go push Terrell off the goddamn logo. So the fans should have let the players handle it, man.
You see Juju Smith after he got knocked out. You see he stopped dancing on the logo.
Oh, he stopped dancing on the. You know what? I see a message on Twitter. I no longer dance on. I know the hell you won't dance on the motherfuckers.
I will refrain from doing TikTok
for the game. Okay.
Hey, as soon as he got popped in the game, he was like, you know what?
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
And the week before, he had just said, "I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna dance when I want to dance."
Mm-hmm.
Pop, 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 pop. You know what? I changed my mind.
Y'all were right. I shouldn't do it. Yeah. So we got Boston getting up out of there. Philly and Washington. I think that one pretty much over too.
Yeah, that
one's over.
Like I said, Doc Rivers got them boys working like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
Hey, is it me? Is that an ugly game to watch? Like looking at TV, I don't know if it's the color scheme because they got basically the same color. I don't know if it's the style of play, but I watching that game. That's an ugly ass game to watch, man. I have to keep turning it, bro.
I keep when I watch it, it's just
two
like
teams that nobody really care about.
No, I can't get into it.
I think because it's not a good series. Like it's really nothing Washington can do to win the series. Like
watching Westbrook play. Watching Westbrook play them is terrible. I'm sorry.
You would not put that smut on Russell Westbrook name on this show.
Dog, you know how many shots he missed? You know how many bricks he put up?
Boy, you like respectless.
I'm like, what is he doing? Every time I watch it, it's like he going full speed with his head down and then shoot. Like clank and be with a rebound. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, that whole series is just that. Like them two. Like,
hey, don't get me wrong, he's one of the top players ever, but it's just
the Sixers and the Wizards game.
He tried too hard.
The only people that enjoy watching that series are Sixers and Wizards fans.
Yeah.
Okay, so it ain't just me. It ain't just me then.
Yeah.
No,
it's not a good matchup. It's not a good matchup, really.
It ain't intriguing at all. It ain't intriguing.
Same with that Hawks and Knicks.
No, the Hawks.
That's the most entertaining matchup right now. The Hawks and Knicks.
And that ain't even really got. And that ain't even about the team. That's about what's going on. With everything in that series.
Yeah,
the fans, the sidelines, just everything.
Trey done turned into the light skin enemy. The light skin what's that word? What's the word I'm looking for? Antagonist. Antagonist.
But he embracing it though, and I love that.
Yeah.
He ain't backing down. He
talked bad jump the whole game.
Like when Curry, like when Curry grew the goatee and became the evil Curry.
Evil Curry.
I
think it's over for the Knicks too.
I think so too. I mean, they did good. Julius Randle, he found a because for a while he was struggling. He didn't have a space in the NBA. But I think he got to the Knicks and he found that space with RJ Barrett and Derrick Rose. But
the Knicks need RJ Barrett to step up.
Yeah. I mean, he's Canadian. It's hard for Canadians to.
It's messed up.
I mean,
shout out to all the Canadian viewers out there.
In the comments, Canadian viewers. In the comments.
Name a good solid.
Steve Nash. Steve Nash is a Canadian, 2-time MVP.
Okay. Since Steve
Andrew
Nash,
Wiggins is a Canadian. Andrew Wiggins, he's a Canadian.
Yeah, he was all right this year. He kind of
Yeah, he did good this year.
But we got RJ Barrett and we got Tristan Thompson.
Man,
I think those two cancel out the first two you named.
That's a lot of canceling.
Yeah.
With Randall being their best player, you only go as far as they go in. He kind of like what I was saying about Zion. His game is more based off of, he can shoot the jump or whatever, but it's based on bowling in the inside and scoring and jump and stuff like that. And that's cool during the regular season, but when the playoffs and they design a defense saying we're not gonna let him do this, and you don't have nothing else to fall back on, so they giving him a lot of slack. But they own bro. When he go to the hole, they got a lot of people around. He ain't got nothing else. His game is kind of limited, so they kind of out of there.
Yeah. I was listening. I was listening to
playing the zone.
Yeah,
Atlanta playing the zone against them. Every time he get the ball, everybody just pretty much go to the corners of the paint and just stand there. And it's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do, and he ain't got no shooters around. So
I was listening to an interview, and they were like, I forgot who was saying it, but he was like, the playoffs are different because during the regular season, you only have like 1 or 2 days to game plan for a team.
Yep.
But in the playoffs, you have literally game like every day to game plan for that team that you're playing.
Yeah. That's all you worry about.
Yep.
That's playoff. That's playoff football.
And then after every game, you go back and be like, okay, how can I make it even harder? So, and that's what he's facing right now. They giving bro a lot of slack, but I mean, the game plan set up to stop him, and it's working. And ain't nobody else stepping up. Rose about my age, man. I'm 40 years old, man. Like, y'all, we can't expect Rose to go keep dropping 30 every night, man. Y'all better chill out on too bad.
But Rose took about 4 years off. So
getting knees right.
It balanced out.
You're a little younger.
Rose and hold the
oh Lord. We got
the other series that's kind of like hard to watch is the Clippers and the Mavericks.
Man, listen, man. I got a meme that I seen, and it's Kawhi looking at the championship crowd in Toronto, and you can see the crowd in his shades. And it says, how can Kawhi see this and then think I'm gonna leave this and go to the Clippers? And
Clippers ain't won nothing in 300 years.
300 years.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
101.
I had no idea why he did it.
Like, they don't see. It seemed like what a lot of people ain't, and I don't think we don't realize is Kawhi think like a little chemistry killer. You can't come here wanting to do what you want to do, and I don't talk. So I ain't no kid. Like, you a grown ass man, bro. You better open your mouth. Tell you.
Where's Kawhi from?
Talk for yourself, bro. So when
He's from Cali. He's from Cali.
Yeah, so
with the time off and all this, so I don't think they're gonna do nothing because you don't have a team. Them boys had more chemistry before he got there, and that's just how I feel about that. I would have stayed in Toronto.
They also had a coach before he got there too.
Yeah,
right.
But
he got ready to go. Look at Doc now. Look at Doc. Look at Doc, man. That's one of the greatest.
That series.
No, Paul George got rid of.
It was all Paul George. It was all Paul George.
Still tripping about the relationship with his daughter. You and your feelings.
I think PG was like, no, we gotta get him out of here. But hold on, ain't that series tied up? Didn't the Mavs lose last night?
Yeah,
they tied
Luka
up.
Hurt.
Luka neck hurt, so it's over for them.
Yeah,
if Luka ain't 100%, it's a wrap for them.
That's true.
As bad as I want to see the Clippers lose in the first round because of how they did, Doc. If Luka hurt, it's a wrap for them boys.
Hey, I see what Kawhi was doing, right? He won a championship in San Antonio. You know, he went to Toronto. He won a championship there. He was like, you know what? I'm from LA. I'm gonna go home and win a championship with the redheaded stepchild of the LA teams.
Okay.
It sound nice.
And he was like, I'm gonna bring my boy PG3 over, and we gonna run this thing.
Well, your boy playoff P.
That's the problem.
So
There's
your boy
the problem.
Pandemic P. Your boy Pandemic P.
Yeah.
Hey, he got what you said his name was PG3. That was the problem.
Oh,
that's who he went and got.
yeah.
He should have got somebody else.
He picked up George Paul from over there. That's what happened.
Who's PG3?
Somebody you made up.
You mean CP3? You mean CP3? That's what you.
Yeah.
What you think?
A creative player on
PG3. RG does RG3.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all getting bro a lot.
Hey,
you better,
it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning. He got it. You know what I'm saying? He's still waking up over there.
Oh, PG-13, man. He was talking about PG-13, y'all.
Yeah.
Did we catch all the series? We missed somebody?
Yeah, we touched on all of them.
Yeah, I think we touched on them.
Yeah, we touched on all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got
Portland and Denver.
Oh yeah, Portland and Denver. I forgot about them.
I still like Portland. I still like Portland for that one. For the upset.
But do it even matter? Do it matter who win?
Yeah, because Dame can possibly send anybody home. You never know with him. That's who I would hate to play. Portland.
Daytime.
Yes.
Daytime.
Yes.
True.
Yes. He lit them the last game. He just lit them boys up, and it was Melo's birthday, and Melo went off too. But that's what I got for upset.
That's why
Melo went off too. Now
I'm pulling for Portland because that dog.
Because
Melo got the braids. Yeah. Melo got it's the braid Melo again.
Braided Melo.
Low key, Melo's one of my favorite players. Like, and he don't get his just desserts.
I love Melo more than LeBron when they came out. Melo was my favorite pick, and Melo bust LeBron. You know what? Every year when they first came out into the league, yep. Every time he bust that ass.
Look, again,
but Melo,
and they try to push him out the league. They just try to push him like out of nowhere. Like, he just sorry, like he just went sorry overnight. Like this man just led the league in scoring. I don't know why they tried to do him like that. He ran into the stands and that, and y'all just like they were trying to cancel, bro.
Phil Jackson
style of play.
Phil Jackson canceled that man.
He cheated on Lala, and the world just canceled him.
Yeah, it was before that, wasn't it?
Man, Lala cheated on the world with that.
Oh
man, I can't stand the way she be looking on the shot. Like everybody see your thighs don't match your butt.
Hey, but come on now. Honestly, the first time we saw Lala, everybody know Lala was shaped like a box. She was just straight up and down. You look at them old MTV videos.
Yep.
Just straight up and down. You know what I mean?
You go back to real world.
You know, when you go way back in MTV, you know,
was that TRL
Lala hitting on that? Yeah, she wasn't hitting on nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they say Lala was nah.
Yeah,
man.
All of a sudden she pop up, boom. After the whole cheating thing, she pop up with a new booty. I'm like, really?
Got a whole new body. Hey man, listen. I don't know. Like, listen, man. I me personally, I'm real organic, man. I like that real shit. I like big booties, but not just big ones. Like, it got to be soft and all that. They can't be all.
Definitely got to be soft.
These girls go get blown up, but your thighs look like pencils. And like, do it. That don't look good, baby.
At least do like Cardi did. Cardi said that she had to go and start eating and gaining weight so that her thighs match her body.
Man, come on, man. Get proportionate. Let's get proportionate, man. Come on, don't just pop out looking like, oh man, like a literally a pea. That do not look
like a pea. For real, man. Hey, so that what episode 23, man? Oh, let me ask y'all this: is 23 the best sports number?
Nope.
Is that the greatest sports number?
Nope.
What's the greatest sports number?
20.
Nigga, that's for personal reasons. Y'all, I'm not saying y'all wore number 20.
Hey, they ain't give me no context of why it is or nothing.
20. Nah, y'all daddy passed. They daddy passed his football number down, so that's their personal favorite number. Nah, we talking about professional sports. Outside of Barry, don't nobody wear number 20.
I think it's 23, Joe, because of Jordan.
Who wore 23
I'm
outside
gonna give
of
you some
Jordan?
context with mine. It's
LeBron
Jordan and
wore
LeBron,
23.
man.
Yeah. You got Jordan and LeBron, arguably, 1-2 ever in basketball in conversation. I'm just saying, like.
What about number 80?
Number 80, yeah, you got a few.
80?
Jerry Rice, Chris
Jerry
Carter.
Rice, Chris Carter.
Well, so the problem with those numbers, right? Those numbers don't cross into other sports.
See, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
So
No,
I would say like a 12 or a 3, something like that.
What about what number Lionel Messi wear in soccer? Don't he wear 23?
Who?
Yeah,
Lionel
Messi
Messi.
23.
Yeah,
Oh,
Is it 23?
I think so.
I think 23 crossover.
12 got some. Well,
12 is Brady.
12, you got Brady, Aaron Rodgers,
And Isaiah
don't
Thomas
really-
with 12.
he was 11.
Oh.
What about number 2? You got Derek Jeter. Dion had 2. You know what I mean? If he had the rules of today, he'd have been 2 in the NFL too. You know what I mean?
Messi mostly wears 30.
30.
20, yeah, he wears 30.
What about 88, Joe? What about 88?
88, man. Listen,
Irvin and Wayne
88.
Gretzky.
Hey man, if you don't put that ass ass X down, man.
But hey, listen, you better put some respect on that.
Hey man,
If we talk, hold on. If
Hey,
we
man,
talking
don't
88, if we talking 88s and you talking Dallas, if you look up touchdowns, wide receiver touchdowns, Dallas Cowboys, we blowing any other 88 out the water in Dallas in touchdowns.
And then they dropped her like a bad habit.
Hey man, you know Jerry don't be with the
They
shit.
dropped her
So.
like a bad habit. all these here, and then they went on this contract and put one of these here.
And we got a new number 88 now. Shout out that boy CD Lamb. You know what I mean? Keeping the tradition alive.
Hey, I just hit me an 80-yard bomb on Peanut ass on Madden last night with CD Lamb. Oh, that's strong. I'm like, boy, you don't know CD Lamb?
88. Look, we gonna have a whole 88 episode. When we get to episode 88.
Episode.
You know what I mean? But look, episode 23, man. Appreciate y'all boys coming on. Smash, we appreciate you kicking it with us. You know what I'm saying? Shooting the shit with us. Y'all know we say, man, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, comment, drop some comments. You know what I mean? Follow us on all social media platforms, IG, Facebook. We got a Twitter account too. I don't know if we do anything with that, but we're on Twitter too.
Hey, we finna be on TikTok.
Yeah, we got TikTok too. Yeah. Everything you look like a podcast, man.
Corvette.
Yes,
Corvette.
All that. Long live Norm.
Oh my God.
Long live Norm, man.
Long live Norm, buddy, bro.
True Self family. I mean, once again, I appreciate y'all boys. Episode 23, you look like a podcast. Yo.
Yo.